Hey boys, how's it going? It's Aki again, back with another Clash of Clans video. Today's video, boys, we're going into Super Hybrid. Here's the army. I will have it linked below. And instead of doing Super Hogs, I was like, you know what? Let's do Super Miners with regular Hogs, so it's like more of a hybrid. And the one change I'm making, and this is actually a change I saw on Blueprint COC, is I'm only bringing in 2 healers. That way I can just pop my Queen ability right away and use the healer puppet, so that'll get me my 5 healers. I thought that'd be kind of cool. And then for the King, I'm running Giant Gauntlet, Spiky Ball. That's going to change soon, obviously, after the nerf. But for Warden, I'm running both books with Diggy, and then RC still staying the same. Hasn't really changed. And the first one we'll go into is just a replay that I did in War and show you this base out. So the thought process here is, for Hybrid for me, is I'm really worried about just getting my funnel for my Hybrid coming in, honestly. That's the key goal that I have for this attack. So I was just like, you know what? Let's take out the CC. That's something I don't want my Hybrid to deal with. I want to take care of the Eagle early. There's a Warden and another hero, the King. So I was like, you know what? I'll start my Queen here at 9 o'clock. Get her to start walking. Really focus in on her because the 2 multi-archer towers are going to be kind of dangerous as well. From there, I was just like, you know what? I'll have my King at 12 o'clock to deal with all these kind of point defenses. And then I was like, okay, you know what? In my thought process, usually I always use the siege barracks unless there's invisibility towers where then I'll use the log launcher. This one I actually decided to use the log launcher. Some people also decide to use the yak on the King. I guess that's fine. I personally haven't liked the yak. I like the Phoenix. But I decided to use the log launcher to get him in towards the wall. It didn't quite work, but it still sent my Valkyries from the log launcher deeper into the base. But that's the plan. And then between that funnel created by the King and the Queen, I'm going to do hybrid right through the core of that. So let's check this out. Let me go until I deploy my Queen. There I go. I pop her ability right away. Get the extra 3 healers. I've got 2 of my own already. And then we're just going to let it work. Be careful of that single target Inferno. And then with just the Warden on, I'm delaying the Rage just a bit just because I feel like I don't really need it just yet. So as it gets closer, I deploy my Rage away from my healers even, just because I want to make use of it later. So I was just like, you know what, let's drop an Invis before the Inferno Tower charges up. Here comes the healers. Now they're in Rage. So now that's when it actually matters, is because that's why I was saving it. And then I put 2 balloons on the bomb tower below, 2 balloons on the top one. One of them popped a Seeking Air Mine. I get my poison tower, my poison spell down, another rage. I just want to take those bomb towers out because they are kind of annoying for your hybrid. And then as my queen's doing this, I drop my king at 12 o'clock. At this point, I could have invested a super wall breaker for him. I didn't. That's why I decided to go for the log launcher. Because at this angle, he's going to damage the cannon, going to damage the expo, get the poison tower, get the scatter, put another rage down on my queen. That's looking good. That rage was a little too in front. I feel like don't be that risky either. Look at that. Look at that log launcher. It takes out the expo and then gets pretty close there. I rage it up, but with that poison tower, scatter, those Valkyries really didn't do much. At this point, I was just like, you know, the funnel's pretty solidly created. Get my hybrid down. Goes my RC behind as well. I'm going to get an early heal spell in because hybrid really doesn't take too well the damage at Town Hall 16 just because having the Inferno on Ricochet Cannon, all of that can be a little too much. Then I get my Warden ability check with my Queen. I put an invisibility just to keep her up. Just because this time she's going to lock onto the enemy Queen, going to slow her down, and she's going to take that. And look at this funnel. King and those Valkyries did their job. Queen's doing her job still. And then the hybrid kind of has to work less. And now she starts distracting a scatter. That's just excellent. And then that Ricochet Cannon is the last defense that's really too strong for us. Or like the strongest defense left that could affect us. Royal Champion, popper ability just to clean up the attack. But again, it's still pretty strong, honestly. We're going to see if it stands up in Legends League and if we can kind of hopefully get that to work. Fingers crossed, at least. Let's see what we can do. Oh, and then defensively so far, haven't got 3-stars yet. And then yesterday we only went -9, especially after just trying out QC Lalo. But hey, -9, we take that. Let's go and do this next attack here. Okay, fully max base, double rage, really gross, I can't lie. At this point, what do we go for? We could just strictly go for the queen and then maybe send king on that out. Yeah, okay, you know what I think we should do? Let's go queen up the gut here at 6 o'clock. See what direction she takes. And then king either at 9 or 3 o'clock. Doesn't matter. Let's see. We're going to try pushing our queen, fingers crossed, through here. I'm not going to pop her ability just yet because I do want that air defense down. Just because I didn't want her affecting the healers there. We'll pop her ability now. I'm going to try pushing her in. Okay, yeah, she goes in. One super wall breaker to test if we can get through. Yes, we can. The enemy queen with the slowdown won't be too big of an effect for us. Again, another wizard up here. I'm going to get a rage now for my queen because she was kind of going a little low for us. Okay, another super wall breaker. If we can get into there, I'm super happy. Boom, we did. Okay, let's go. I'm going to drop an invis just because I don't want that rage tower just going off just yet. That allowed me to delay that rage just a tad bit, and even that helps a lot. Because a raged up ricochet cannon is gross. And then I'm going to send my king up this way, siege barracks behind, and kind of let that play. This queen charge is honestly really, really nice. Let's go like here. Again, another rage spell. Skeleton spell to distract. Okay, and then let's start with our hybrid now. Valk, Apprentice Warden. Get our Warden, Royal Champion, and get the Hogs behind. Let's see, can the Queen take the Town Hall for us? That'd be just like spectacular. She does. Holy cow. The value. That was insane. I'm going to get a Rage down and my Warden ability just because of all those defenses. I think I made a little bit of a mistake, boys. I don't think I needed that Warden ability just there right now. And then heal spell kind of here. Leaning towards a bomb tower. Because of all those defenses are going to be very, very nasty. Like the scatter, the inferno with the Royal Champion. It's just not fun. I needed my Royal Champion to join up with them. That would have been kind of cool. Let's go 3 balloons there. And then honestly just look for some cleanup. Not cleanup. Trash buildings. Okay, so that little core still's left up. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to probably pop the ability now. Get these hogs in front of the Royal Champion. And then she should be able to just clutch this for us. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that was perfect. Honestly, really good. And we executed it very nicely. The only thing I would say is like that value from the Queen, come on, is insane. With any army, when you get that kind of value, you should be able to 3-star. So obviously there might be more viable armies right now, but if you can get a maxed one taken down, I don't think you can ever really complain. That's good with that. Let's see. Okay, are we up with the next army? 12 housing space. Okay, let me figure that out. I think there's something going on. And then I'll be back once we kind of get that figured out. Honestly, that queen charge was dirty. I found the mistake. It was an extra super wall breaker that I forgot to deploy. We'll quickly just watch this over and just see like how it went. We'll watch it on 4 times speed. So we got the queen. Honestly, I think the pathing was great. So what we did here was remember to take out a baby. We got a baby dragon to keep funneling her. And then I got 2 wizards on the army camp. That forced her to go in towards the core. She'll go 2 times speed. 4 is just reckless. And then got a rage spell down when we needed. And then when she targeted that expo, I got my next super wall breaker in. The reason for this invisibility was just to delay this rage tower deploying. If I didn't, it would have popped. And then the scatter and ricochet cannon would have been shooting. But now watch this. As the inferno is going to go down, she targets a scatter. And then the rage is only going to affect the ricochet cannon. And that by itself is like completely okay. As she started approaching the town hall, I was just like, you know, it's probably time to get my king in. I dropped an invis, got the poison spell in. And then it was up to her to take out the super minion. And then she even got the town hall. Like that, if you didn't finish the attack, something's crazy wrong because the value we got was insane. Warden ability definitely could have delayed it just because there wasn't too much damage on them. That's a mistake on my part, I would say. Because I noticed that at the time. I was like, oh, okay, that's a little bit of a mistake. I kind of rushed that. The 3 balloons there that are left over to take out a cannon, I think that's a pretty fair trade. I'll take that all day. And then our Royal Champion kind of clutched the back end of this base. But again, I was pretty happy with that. So, nice start from us. We've got everything cooked. Just make sure. Yes, we do. And then let's go in for this next attack and hopefully just add to the 3-star train. You know what? When they give it to us like this, like CC, Town Hall, Queen right there, I'm going to take that. I'm going to Queen charge that. And I feel like it's pretty solid value for us. So, I'm going to wall break right away. King, balloon. Let's just pop her ability. CC's already starting to come out, so I'm going to get a poison down. She'll deal with that very quickly. Let's see, the Yetis might be the only issue. is because they do a lot of damage, those little Yeti mites. Gonna get the next super wall breaker in. There goes the last Yeti. I knew there was something left. That's fine. Under rage, she should be able to take care of that. We're at 2 minutes and 30. Usually I like to keep it at like a minute long queen charge. If you get a little longer than that, you might just have to start with your hybrid. So let's see here. How long can we make this push? I'm just going to keep letting her do her thing. She should target the elixir storage next. Yep. Excellent stuff. I should get a couple more balloons to test. Let's see how she's doing. Okay, she's going there. I'm going to get a headhunter in just to help out a bit. Boom, she's going to lock on there. Okay, now she's going to go for the town hall. That's pretty much all the value we wanted. I'm going to go king, siege on that side. You could have chosen left or right. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to put a Valkyrie into... Queen with the town hall is just amazing. We're down to 1:45, so we kind of got to get this going here. Going to get a headhunter, and now I'm not going to worry about my queen anymore. Now it's completely up to the hybrid to get the rest of this taken care of. And again, this time, we're obviously going to delay the warden ability, but I'm going to get a skeleton spell down to distract the ricochet cannons and everything in there. Took a couple nasty bombs. Once the poison tower deploys, I will use my warden ability. Warden, get those back end hogs in as well, please. Can ya? Okay, we'll just pop it now. I think is fine. And then King's just doing his thing. I'm going to let him just kind of dilly-dag around. And then honestly, what I might do is just like invis spells in here. Just for right now. King ability goes off. I think that was great. Totally okay with that. RC's going to take one shot at that single Inferno just to get it off my... Get it off my king. 48 seconds. Let's get down in another invisibility to help out. Where should I put this baby dragon? Okay, royal champion ability probably now. Pop that baby dragon up here for cleanup. Okay, gets taken out by a Seeking Airmine. Let's see. King's tanking. Oh yeah, we're totally good, boys. What an attack. Okay, super hybrid. Making a fat comeback right now as we speak. Time was a little bit of an issue. The only reason it was, boys, is because we're getting crazy value with our queen charges. And honestly, because I've done so many like queen charge Lalo, even Sui Lalo, my queen charges are up back to like where they used to be. So I'm very happy with that. Let's go in for this next attack and hopefully just keep this hot hand going, you know? What are we dealing with? Okay, double invis. Let's just switch to a log launcher right off the bat. I think we will need it. Cece's down here. Where's the queen at? Queen's over there. Eagle's over there. How do we set this funnel properly? Let's see if we can just get her into this compartment here. Or maybe... You know what, I think 12 o'clock's actually the better idea just because that wall needs to be broken instead of being open like those ones down there. So pop the queen ability. 2 balloons here. 1 balloon baby dragon here for the funnel. It's getting a super wall breaker. Broke it in time. That should force the queen in. Yes, it does. Okay, nice. And then for our king, I'm thinking just straight at 9 o'clock. So I'm going to get 1 super wall breaker in for him. And then start with a king, 3 wizards, Valkyrie here for funneling. Queen's doing good. Going to get in a rage now. And then I might send 1 more super wall breaker in once she targets the multi-archer tower. Boom, she's targeting the multi-archer tower. That's good. Gonna get an invis and then a skeleton spell. Log launcher now. That should be good. Let's see. That should deploy that. So now I'm gonna get my hybrid in as those invisibilities are gonna start popping off. Warden, get the royal champions, and everything's kind of collapsing all to one side. All good for right now. Let's get a rage in here, kind of off-angled. And then I'm gonna click my warden ability now. I think that was actually a really solid warden ability. I might run into a little bit of trouble on the town hall, but no, it actually ended up going down. We don't have any free spells. Let's go poison. Let's go there. Let's heal that up, just because I knew that was gonna be nasty. Gate royal champions alone. That's all good. That's all good. King's up. Hopefully he can tank for us. You know, that's the goal here. Okay, that wizard tower didn't quite go down. Let's see if we deal with the score. King ability goes off. Giant gauntlet's kind of crushing it. Some super miners are on the scatter there. That's great. Okay, royal champion killing it over here. I think we did a much better job limiting our queen walk, so we could have kind of like sped through the back end of the base. But honestly, right now we are kind of crushing it. with a minute still left, when should we pop this world champion ability? Probably right now, just to speed things up and kind of get through the back end with as many troops alive, just to clean up as quick as possible too. But Royal Champion now is going for the Wizard Tower. That's actually a great switch. Okay, I like that because now my Royal Champion is going to focus on the left-hand side, Super Miners on the right-hand side. That's another max base taken down, and with double Invis Towers. Come on, boys. Super Hybrid is the move right now. Like, obviously we're not going to be celebrating early, but hey, we're going extremely positive because now we're plus 47 with our 3 straight, and then we still got time to get the armies loaded, but maybe we'll do like a quick walkthrough just to see what my initial plan was. And this is like, I saw this message in the community tab when I was asking what you guys wanted to see. These are the little nuances you should pick up on. Do you see how these walls were open? So I knew my queen was going to kind of struggle walking around and my super wall breakers were going to act a little bit annoying. So I was like, no, you know what? I saw that these walls are connected, so our super wall breaker job is super, super easy. That's why I chose actually 12 o'clock for my queen. Why did I choose 9 o'clock for my king? Well, again, the wall thing, I didn't really trust it, and then I could have just deployed a super wall breaker in there, and I would have been totally okay with it. And then I had a Valkyrie down for a funnel for my king. So let's play this. 4 times speed as my like queen gets deployed, and then we'll go to 2 times speed because 4 is way too quick to describe everything. But queen starts, get 2 balloons on that side, balloon and baby on that side on the other cannon. Reason being, I just want my queen to be funneled in here. And then as you notice, why did I wait on this super wall breaker so long? Is because I want that wizard tower gone so she can open up the multi-archer compartment. As I saw my king not go into that compartment, I was like, you know what? Let's just start with the log launcher as the king tanks for it. That way we'll pop up the first invisibility and we'll just get our hybrid in. Even if our funnel at 9 o'clock isn't quite created, I was all good with that. And look, why am I choosing to warden ability right now? Because I got everything in the warden ability. It didn't matter if it was the Royal Champion, the Hog Riders, the Super Miners, the King, everything. And you'll see here, there's 2 scatter shots shooting in. That's why I deployed my invisibility right now. I got a little scared. Then they were going to take another shot, but this heal spell kind of picked them all up, allowed that one scatter to go down, and then with the king still up and ability, he kind of starts taking the damage for the super miners, which I needed. And then I use his ability, and this is where Spiky Ball comes in so clutch, takes out the invisibility tower. Royal Champion starts funneling the left-hand side, and then my super miners go underneath and start taking out the scatter shot. But perfectly executed. Honestly, I'm very happy with this army right now. It's going very, very well. And then the rest of it was all just cleanup. So again, let me get those next replays up, and then we're going to start just firing off 3 stars. Okay, boys, everything's loaded. We're 3 for 3 so far. I just got a request, just the 2 goblins. Doesn't really matter, but okay, we'll keep them. Maybe they're the good luck charm. But let's go and see. Okay, double invis again. Holy, great stuff actually, because we're gonna test out if we actually got this or we're just fluking it. You know what? You give me the town hall, and I'm gonna take advantage of it. So, I think queen charging the town hall is a good idea. I might regret that just in a minute, but I think for what we're trying to do, I think it's a good idea. So let's go with Valkyrie out here just to set a funnel. Queen needs to go on the inside, so let's hope she does. The king's there too, so that's a good thing. And then maybe I'm just gonna take out this wizard tower just with 2 balloons. And then you don't even really need the rage because that frozen arrow is so good. Let's go here. And then I purposely didn't put down a headhunter just because I wanted to give myself time. Rage spell now because damage is insane. And don't worry, if it's too much and you feel like you need an invis, use it. That's what I'm going to do. And then, let's see. Boom, there it is. I knew that was going to be a lot of damage coming in. She's going to pick these off. Poison spell down. Another invis on her. Rage spell on her. And we should be good to start here. And this time I can switch to the siege just because... Okay, my queen ends up going down. Not the end of the world. Wasn't great, honestly. But there was too much damage and I couldn't really expect it to be nothing done there. So let's go here with the hybrid. Skeleton spell to distract. I'm going to get heal spell down now. King ability. That should nuke the... all of those. And then, hey, Warden, what are you doing? Okay, Warden ability there. Okay, definitely struggling a little more on this one. I really wish I did have a freeze spell maybe. That could be kind of clutch right now. I'll get another rage spell in just to deal with the um, monolith. This one, honestly, the queen charge did not get the value we needed because the queen charge is one of the most important parts of this attack strategy, and if you don't have that, you're not gonna quite do the attack justice like you want to. So I can't really expect that one because we left up a whole crazy backside, and I think that caused a big issue. So again, all good. We'll learn from this. So let's get out of there. Don't really need that extra percentage. It was sad anyway. Do we got the next army loaded? We do. But before we do that, let's just take a little bit of a peek here and see where kind of the mistakes went off. So first things first, the double invisibility towers, that was kind of gross right off the bat. But I think having these multi-archer towers flank with the Expos, that caused a big issue for my queen. And then dealing with the CC, she got it done, but I needed the town hall. When the town hall didn't go down, that right away told me that, like, this is probably not going really that all too well. What I should have done is maybe charged either 9 or 12 o'clock, get a bunch of super wall breakers in, and then just kind of see how it goes. But my queen didn't get the value. We'll like go 4 times speed through this just to show like what kind of went on. But yeah, no, I don't think it was, the value wasn't there. Like what I get, a couple wizard towers. I didn't get a single defense, I don't think. Okay, I got like an expo. Yeah, see? Yeah, didn't get the value. Again, all on me. Okay, no worries. We'll regroup. We're 3 for 4 anyway, so it's still a decent enough start. Okay, we got everything's loaded. Let's go. Okay, they gave us a little layup here just to make sure we kind of stay the course. You know what? For how the base is shaped, I'm charging in towards a monolith. Is it reckless? Oh yeah. Am I gonna do it? Heck yeah, I am. Let's go here. One wizard out here just to deal with this. That should be good. And then let's go queen here, balloon to test, queen ability, super wall breaker, baby dragon here. That should force the queen to go in towards a core. You're going to have to be a little bit careful with that monolith. Got an invisibility a little bit late. That's fine. I did that on purpose just because then we'll get the ample amount out of this rage spell. And once she locks on, we should be fine. I got to get another invisibility, and those super miners are going to be reckless. Because the super miners usually are very, you can take care of them if you have a freeze spell. But with me not having any freeze, I could have ran into some serious problems. Now I'm just thinking, as that all goes on, where I should put my heroes. Let's go there. Yeah, see what I mean? Super miners did me dirty, and I think I bombed this attack too, maybe. Let's see. Now this is all up to the hybrid, and it'll really show, does hybrid have the juice available to get this done? I don't really think so, if I'm being honest, but maybe I shouldn't be so pessimistic about it. Let's go like this. Go roll champion. The poison kind of knocked off, so heal spell early. Rage spell as well. I'm going to have to use my warden ability. I know you're probably like, you rushed it again, bro. Well, I did on purpose because of that scatter shot. If I leave that up, I'm in a load of hurt. So let's get rage spell in here. Get the hog riders. Just at this point, you're just trying to make the base into mulch. Like you're just trying to rage everything up. See if you can get the town hall with it. Go rage in the core here and just trying to just stuff the base. I know it's weird, but you kind of just got to let it fly. Like, look, you're going to see me use my World Champion ability still under Rage and just see, can she crush the core by herself pretty much? Because she has, like, next to no help. But, yeah, I think, see? There we go. You lost it again. That was a terrible attack. The queen kind of sucked, really, if I'm being honest. You hate to see me blame the queen. But, honestly, I'm gonna, just because those super miners are trash, man. I might drop one of the invisibilities for a freeze. That might be a straight change I'm going to make. Because this base sucked. Town Hall 14 walls, from going 3 straight to the 2 in a row 2 stars, not really good. But we're going to see if our king can kind of get us close. The spiky ball, with how poor these defenses some of them are going to be able to be one-shotted. But I don't want to be out here one-shotting gold collector. So let's see. Let's just go now. No, actually no. We got 17 seconds. So let's delay it as late as we can. Just get as most percentage as we can. Because obviously he's going to go pet house to pet house. Let's go like this. Take this last one down, and then I'll pop it. Boom. Yeah, it would have been solid, would have been fun, but 2-star 90%, trash base. Really should have had that one, guys. That one, Queen Walk, was just disgustingly bad. And again, I'll blame myself for that one. So, what are we, 3 for 5? What am I doing? I gotta tighten up here. So, let's go right back into it. Okay, double invis. Now I gotta calm down because you're already kind of mad about the attack going poorly. So, you gotta be careful here. What am I thinking? I do want to log launcher down the invisibility towers, but I think Queen walking down here when there's not too much damage is a good thing. So Queen ability. Let's go like here, and then I'm going to go 3 balloons at this mortar to make sure it goes down. Like that. Balloon at this cannon with the baby dragon behind. Is that enough to take it out? And then one headhunter this time, just because I do want to speed things up. Get that cannon taken down because it did get quite low. Didn't make it, but rage spell down. Just because of that, Expo is a little bit annoying. And then I might do something a little weird here, you'll see. I'm gonna maybe see what angle my queen decides to take. Okay, so she actually goes in towards. Okay. Okay, wow. I'll take that. I'm not mad at that if she takes that angle, but I'm not surprised she's going here either. So if she can kind of walk out, I'm okay with that. Just because I do need her to take a little bit of a different angle for me. I might finish on the CC. Totally reckless move, but it's a move that might be needed to make. So let's go king out here, 3 wizards. You'll see what I'm trying to do. We're going to see if we can get it to work. And I'm going to go log launcher behind. King with the headhunter. Super miners here. And then I'm just going to start log launching. Apprentice Warden. That should set off the invisibility tower. Okay, it does. Queen's on the outside. She's doing her thing. At this point, I'm just going to kind of use the Warden ability early. Because these Valkyries might need to just kind of clutch this now. The Town Hall, at least. I'm going to get a heal spell there. Let's work like this. How's this? They're going to take all of that down. They should crush the core. Okay, and then Queen's doing fine too. Haven't used my Royal Champion. I'm going to use her in the core. Because I think the Super Miners are doing fine. Rage here. With that should be good. King's on the outside still with his ability. Royal Champion's going to take out the Multi-Infernos. I like this pathing we've got going. Much better job this time around than last time. And then with 2 invisibilities still left up. Royal Champion ability left. This last area should be pretty easy to... Let's go invisibility tower there. It's going to pop. And then I'm going to use not my King's ability just yet. Royal Champion ability now because I need it. King ability. Should get us through all of that. Oh, wow. Okay, let's go. With the Rage Invis swag. Wow. Okay, I didn't really see that coming after that horrible 2 attacks, but we needed that. Let's go and check this attack out because I think this was beautifully executed. The idea here was obviously the double invisits are going to hurt. So if I walk my queen at 12 o'clock, she's going to kind of stay on the outside and just get hit by a ricochet cannon and scatter on both of these sides, 12 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Down here, I know I can take 2 heroes automatically. I'm going to leave the eagle up because I know my queen's going to be more attracted to the left-hand side, but there's just an Expo and multi-archer tower. So I saw that my queen could definitely take out all these buildings. I'll take this mortar out with some loons. That'll push her upside the left-hand side, and she'll take care of all of this. That was the goal. For my king, I was like, okay, I'll set him up here at 3 o'clock with wizards behind. He's going to go and be aggroed by the Royal Champion. I'll get in a Super Wall Breaker to help him out. Then everything's going to kind of target on here. That's where the Super Miners are going to go. Log Launcher was supposed to take out this invisibility tower a little earlier, I would have liked. It didn't, but so they went on the outside. But I was like, you know what? Log Launcher is going to take that Town Hall with the Valkyries. I'll rage it up, and then I'll have my Super Miners go up towards the right-hand side with the King. Valkyries are going to come out, take out the Monolith for sure. I knew that because it got low enough. Then when I saw 2 Multi-Inferno still in there, I was like, you know what? I'll send my Royal Champion up there. So let's go 4 times speed to watch this one. I've explained it all. So Queen's going to come in again, pop the ability right away, get those 3 extra healers, get the 40, that's like 42 camp space, so you take that all day. Get one headhunter in just to speed things up. I don't want to take too long. Invest a rage because we have so many of them. At the end, you saw how many I swagged spells. So she starts moving up towards the left-hand side. That's why I broke her in. King goes down with some wizards. Get the headhunter in. Here comes the log launcher super miners. There goes the invisibility to pop. And then I'll go to 2 times speed is fine. I'm going to rage up the Valkyries. They're going to move up towards the monolith, take it down. And then at this point, when I drew out the CC, everything was going perfect left and right. I just needed to take care of the middle. That's where the World Champion came in. So beautifully, beautifully done. Very happy with that attack. I think we did a great job. 2 invisibilities were swagged at this point, but I used one just to set off that tower. And then rage invis, both swagged. Perfect, perfect attack. Can't believe we got dusted on those 2 terrible bases, but the max bases were taken down. That's just weird. Got the next army cooked as well. Go again, right in. Okay, compact bases, boys. I'm just going to be honest. We got to be very, very careful with. I don't think I'm going to walk the town hall. The value's not quite there, but now I'm at this point, I don't know where the value is. Because it's symmetrical, you could choose to come down by this collector or up here at this point. I don't know. Maybe I'll just take the top side. Let's go here and just see what we can do. This one, mind you, is going to be pretty difficult because I'm already scared about how it's looking. I'm going to wait as long as I can for my queen. Let's get a super wall breaker in. I need that wall breaker to make it. It does. Getting a rage. At this point, I will have to invest quite a bit of resources to make sure I make it through there. And as she's going to lock onto that ricochet cannon, I will use an invisibility and then a super wall breaker to get me through there. That should. Wow, that queen charge was executed nicely. Rage spell. Okay, this one's looking much better, but again, when you have so much damage on you, your queen starts going down very, very quickly. So I'm just gonna see how this is going. Get another rage in, and we're gonna have to start at a weird angle here. But I think this is fine with the log launcher. I know the log launcher is weird, but it's because I don't have any more. And I'm going to take some of the defense, tanking off my queen. I'm going to let her run into the core a little bit. Under rage, she should be able to do a decent enough job. So King should take out that side with those Valkyries, right? So then I'm going to start with my hybrid on this side. It's very weird angle to take with your hybrid. I wouldn't recommend this to anyone. Professionals only. This is more so I'm relying on my king to take that out. Queen's gonna go down now, but she did the job. Like, for her, we don't really need her anymore. We didn't need her anymore. I'm gonna use the warden ability now. King should take that. If he doesn't, I'd be done for. He does end up taking it. Royal Champions there. With their Hog Riders. Let's go heal spell here. Hog Riders, pop them. That core is so nasty. Some of the super miners are on the outside. That's because of the weird angle I decided to take. But I'm not being genuinely honest. I needed to take it. Or I don't think I would have had an even chance to kind of hammer my way through this. But she's kind of getting tanked now in this core. And this base, I'm not going to lie to you. This is bound to happen just because of how compact it is. Super miners don't really do great against these style of bases. Do we have more super miners still left up on the core? I can't tell. No, it's just pretty much Diggy. Okay, we got one. That poor guy's not going to really do much. Oh, there's a couple in there. Hold up. There are a couple in there. And with their bombs, they can do quite decent. Those wizards are doing a great job, but too much damage. I think the log launcher was the move. That was a smart idea. Don't quite get this. You know what? I'm not mad at that. I think that was still pretty solid. Let's see here. What are we for the day? 3 straight, and then we're 1 for 3 out here. Nah, not amazing, but hey, still 4 for 7. We take that. If I can get one more, I would consider this a success. So let me just jam these up, just because we're almost done. So why not? Reinforce here, and let's go in for this last attack. Fingers crossed we end off in a 3-star. That'd be very nice. Okay. Invisibility tower right by the town hall. That is a little bit of a nuisance. So I'm going to see how do I queen walk this? Yeah, this base is very gross for it. I'm going to, honestly, instead of, like, say, just dropping at this wizard tower, I think deploying straight at 6 o'clock is a smarter idea. So let's go here. Pop her ability, draw out those extra troops. This might be reckless of what I'm about to do, but I'm going to drop my king at 9 o'clock, and then I might hybrid straight through the core with the log launcher, destroy the poison tower, scatters, and then end off at the town hall last. This might be a 1-star, honestly, if I'm being completely real with you guys, but I feel like for me to kind of get the value I need, it might need to happen. So let's go queen. How are you going to do this? Let's go super wall breaker there to get us in the wall. She should start targeting that queen. Great. And then at this point, she's on a lot of damage. I'm going to go like this. Rage her up again to get through there. Another super wall breaker. That one's going to destroy that wall. This one's going to go where? 3 balloons there to destroy this wizard tower. I don't really want my queen going taking this weird angle. Okay, no, I need king here now. 3 wizard Valkyrie. Okay. Turn around, queen. Please turn around. Nope, she's not turning around. That's fine. We're going to have to go here. Super miners. Boom, 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 boom. Hogs. Get a free spell, rage spell combo. I'm deploying the skeleton spell there because I want to distract everything. We got to have it distracted or we will get absolutely nuked up here. Rage spell, warden. Didn't get those miners in there. That's not good. Invisibility tower deploys. That's awesome. Okay, queen's still up. That log launcher is a magician. It actually is helping so much. That single target inferno needs to go down with the bombs. It does. Oh, I'm going to keep my queen alive. I'm going to keep my queen alive. I have to. It's the only thing that can kind of keep this even more possible. King's on the outside. This is insanely well done, boys. I'm very impressed with how we did that. I think we just executed it perfectly. And wow, we swag a world champion ability. Boy, oh boy, boys. We are so back. 5 for 8 performance with 2 terrible attacks. Those ones I should have had as 3 stars, but queen charge wasn't proper on those. But again, wow. Super hybrid, boys. That's very nicely done. Like, 5 for 8 days, pretty good. That 62% is, throw that in the garbage. But the 90%, 92%, you can never be mad at. So, only 3 fails. We take that all day. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please like and subscribe. Tomorrow will be raid weekend, so look out for that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, boys.